Hello everyone. This is Ancestral Energy, Dovydas Lukšas, holistic health coach, and today I want to share some information and provide more understanding into traditional Chinese medicine and the 5-element system, which is used together. It's a philosophy that helps to explain your personal health situation, the environment that you are embedded in, that you communicate and you participate with. And you can see the 5 elements pretty much everywhere, from looking into nature, into plants, into animals, into actually yourself. We have the expressions of the 5 elements within, and our planet has as well. And this Chinese philosophical system has distincted, you could say, natural forces into these subcategories called 5 elements that help to explain the world that's happening within, but also in the environment. So let's start by wood element is also related with birth. So it's in the life cycle, it's also the birth being from baby to about puberty, where you enter the fire element stage. So it's associated with birth, as you can see, and also because of that it's associated with spring, because in the spring as well, after the deep winter, the produce, the plants, everything starts to arise again, and to nature becomes alive again from this dormant state, the freeze state. It goes into its birth once again. So the location is also east, so the sun, where the sun rises. Now the taste and that's preferred is bitter and sour, and that's actually very much connected with the organs that wood element governs, which are liver and gallbladder. So as you know, liver is concerned with your detoxification, your metabolic processes, converting different, for example, proteins to amino acids, and then using those amino acids in the body, so that biotransformation happens in the liver. But more importantly, almost dropped it. More importantly, liver is concerned with detoxification processes. So here we have phase 1, phase 2 detoxification, and this organ is super important to keep your body clean and working efficiently from that perspective. So liver is the yin organ in so-called, looking into the yin-yang symbol. Gallbladder is the yang organ. It pushes out the bile. So in liver we synthesize bile that helps us to digest the fats, and the gallbladder pushes it, or concentrates and then pushes when it's needed to the intestine. That's also why it's called yang, or the masculine type of energy, because it's motion, whereas yin is more of internal type of energy. So besides these aspects what I've so far mentioned, liver and gallbladder organs, they are connected with the specific emotions. So that is frustration and anger. So typically, if your liver or gallbladder are congested, you may experience the emotions of frustration or anger attacks, and according to traditional Chinese medicine and this 5-element system, of course. So this element as well, from more like personal, subjective expression, you could say, or personality traits, if we look into people who are very structured, who like to have structure, typically that's very common for wood element. And for them it's very important to have the vision, because if they don't have a vision, they don't have clarity, then they get frustrated. So when a wood element has a vision, a dream, he's good at having the discipline and doing the right things. Typically, it's very disciplined people that can continue doing the tasks that they set to themselves that they're gonna do. It's a very important trait. And as well, wood element people are actually that adventurous type, the pioneer type that travel and explore, and they need the growth aspect. If you just look into a tree, it has the root system, it has the trunk which is holding as well. So the root is supporting everything, the trunk is holding, and the branches are expanding. Yeah. So in this case, we can even use Carl Gustav's Jung, this metaphor that no tree can reach heaven if its roots do not reach the hell. So if we speak about this eternal tree, and in a way this metaphor is actually quite resembling to wood element as a personality type, because wood element is about growth. So if they don't grow, they feel stagnated. For them, it's important to learn new things and to be constantly on the go. Funny enough, wood element is actually, from this perspective, it's like an air element. So it's more flexible in that way. It's more on the motion side of things. Therefore, taking in or learning new things and traveling and exploring and being mobile is very important. And this expansion aspect of going deeper and expanding the branches and having a solid foundation is a very important aspect for a wood element, because sometimes can happen that there's so much things they want to learn, so the branches are expanding, but the root system or the trunk that holds everything together is too weak. So then everything breaks apart, because you know that root system and the foundation is what holds everything together. So this is also some of that lack of stability maybe you can see in this element as well. Therefore, wood element people should sometimes just put their roots in and be in one place. Of course, when you feel it at your heart, it's time for mobility, it's time for change, it's time to go and do something, that's a different energy. So you have to tune in with yourself. But there is to know there is an expressed tendency to be in a way more restless than other elements. And finally, I would like to finish with kind of like the summary that just looking at that tree once again, the roots hold everything together, support the system. The trunk is the basis that connects the branches and the leaves with the roots. So just the same way a wood element has to participate in life, and the resource that it gets from water. So there is a positive relationship, very positive relationship with the water element and wood, because water nourishes the wood element, and as well as, of course, earth provides the nutrients for wood. So these relationships, if we talk more about the relationship aspects between elements, are very positive. Whereas, let's say, a metal element chops the wood, so that's a negative or destructive cycle of these two elements. So this is a very brief introduction to traditional Chinese medicine 5-element wood element, and I hope you found it interesting. If you would be interested in a more advanced, personal, comprehensive analysis of your element, so what element are you, and this alignment of that information with your health, with your nutrition, or with your lifestyle, with the goals and dreams that you have, even your spirituality, it is possible to look into the system and get a more clear understanding, which may help you in achieving all that tranquility within yourself. So if you would like to book a consultation or get some guidance on that, you can use the calendar link where you can book a virtual consultation, or you can just shoot me an email. So I hope this was interesting, and I wish you a nice Zen flow. Ciao.